And it didn't work then, but maybe it'll work now.
Yep, and now they have to deal with the Vi. Vi actually has a super strong combo. And the thing is, you know, people think, oh, I think they should go for the Vi. I think the Vi is better than Nocturne, honestly. We'll see what they opt for. They're kind of bouncing between.
Well, just have to see how it goes. We hop onto the Rift here for game number 2. But it seems like things should be okay. And with the Sejuani, this top side of the map could be somewhere that they could attack. Of course, Morgan able to help activate that permafrost pretty comfortably. And I don't really... You know how we spend a lot of time in the bottom lane? In a lot of our games, we're just watching the laning phase. I'd prefer not to.
Yeah.
I think gets his mana bar back. Guon wondering where he wants to be. Spotted on a ward, though, as you can see there. So Envy and Polo able to get themselves out of the way. It's not exactly great.
Yeah, that's a big wave to give up.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, you don't die, which is good, but you can see Envy really wants that wave.
Oh, Zeus also really wants his kill, as Morgan not going to get hit by the sweet spot that time around and absorbs any potential CC from the knockup.
I'm now responsible for all the bad dragons.
Yep, you are.
Tech, it's just any bad soul.
Yeah, it's just if it's non-interactive. As now Envy doesn't have his spell shield, he's going to flash as Guon gets lit on fire. Another minion wave is conga lining forward though, as Bubble going to be avoided. Now Faker comes down as well. Oh dear, there was that interaction you were talking about before and just punched. He had the spell shield back and now Polu is just a little cat on a book and will be cut down by the culling. Minions left underneath the turret, they break the aggro, and everything is just fine. It's a lot invested, so some plate gold will go over.
Because if you flash closer, it's going to give less time before you can spell shield. It doesn't give you the opportunity to react.
Well, there's an all-out and a Glacial Prison, so Zeus should be going down here. Does flash the wall, though, and never mind. He's Aatrox. He doesn't die in these situations, and now Morgan finds a Q. There's the knock-up. The permafrost is there. He gets so much of his health back, and now Faker gets enough time to turn up. And so Zeus once again is the noble sacrifice, and T1 will then just clean up.
Yeah, so Guma gets his first item.
Oh, I've seen this attempt before. Worldender going to be used as Morgan gonna break the chains. Now goes for the all-out, but there's a teleport. Guon's coming in as well. He's got the ulti, and he'll use it on top of Gideon right now. He has the Glacial Prison, so Faker delayed a little bit, but it does not matter. This Sejuani is well and truly dead, and Morgan is not going to be left up as well. Karras is just... He's like, oh, no, this isn't where I parked my car, and he will wander by and get towards
there for the
turret.
farm,
He's
right?
there for the minions. He's like, don't mind me, I just want to clean this up.
Hey, I don't want no trouble.
That is an investment of a tidal wave, as Envy not going to get caught in the bubble. Oh, you're like a typewriter. It's crazy. Okay, well, go on. Gonna look for his opportunity. That's a great Emperor's Divide. I just don't know how much it actually matters as Faker was tanking the turret. That's gonna take him down.
Oh.
And the denting blows. Guon is just gonna tank this turret and die. And that's a double for Gideon. Big mistake here for T1 underneath the bottom outer turret, as now Gumayushi is looking for Envy here. They do have the ulti from the Yuumi, but she pops off and now she's dead. Oh, T1, can they finish the dive? Is Envy actually going to be okay? As Carrier thinks no. He does pop the shield, and now he's in between these turrets, and that is the 1v1. That's a dangerous Nami.
Stopped?
Works very nicely.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people talked about going like Kraken Navori is like the more tank shredder build.
Yeah. That's all right. They do find the Glacial Prison onto Faker, but there is so much keeping him alive. Emperor's Divide lands onto 2, but where is the damage here from the bros? Gideon's not actually taking very much of it, as the all-out does come on through. The help with the turret was employed, but unneeded, as Guon will be taken down. It's a 1-for-1. Karras in trade, but now Gideon is going to face check. There's the bubble, and Gumayushi says goodnight. The fight is not over yet, as now Faker is going to bring this wave in, and Morgan nowhere to go. He's got his pet cat, and he decides he wants to take the 2v2 instead. Gumayushi is in melee range, but it looks like he doesn't really mind too much about it, as Polu is going to get blinged back. And that is the 3-for-1 in the end.
And they're against a Senna who scales really well. This is like a mid-game comp from T1.
Yeah, that's true. So this has to be happening right now, as Gideon getting in amongst it, actually take... Oh, they catch Gumayushi! Great Emperor's Divide once again! But Envy is going to be the trade. Carrier doesn't get the bubble, as now Faker wants to flick someone back in. This has been one of Karras' most impressive performances, even after their couple of victories over the Quantum Freaks. Is okay, Carrier going to get permafrosted. as Faker will find Gideon with that flick. And is he a tank? I'm not entirely sure. Keria somehow staying alive for way too long, but now Karras is going to get in there. The Aatrox goes down, and Faker's like, nope, I'm well on my way out of this one.
Hey, this is looking better, you know? Got some shutdowns there, got some good kills.
As bro, they have a lot of wave clear. Let's see how this one's going to go. The Vi going to crash on in here as there's the Weaver's wall. Tidal Wave as well being a real problem. Envy with a good spell shield this time around. The final chapter does come on through. Good knock up there onto the Azir, but now Morgan finds everyone. Keria going to be taken down. There's the all out, but I don't know whether he really wanted to go over here. Faker able to take him down. Still, Guon is going to be left to the Wolves. And Gumayusi, can you actually stop them from just pushing through? And I think he won't be able to. That's a 2-for-1 trade
just keep
in favor of the Bros.
Just keep pushing till the Nexus at this point. just keep carrying on. Oh, there's a flanking Aatrox.
Well, Tidal Wave is going to be invested here as Envy. I don't know about that one. There is the Vi, manages to catch out the Sivir and Karras. The next one on the chopping block, and the flanking Aatrox is just going to come around and execute him. No more damage left. No more hope for Bro to stop this soul. Is sort of what I meant with the ulti. That's a bit of fun, but not necessary as Morgan. It's necessary for him to have some health. And Morgan is going for that back. He wants to teleport back in. The Elder has been started. T1 moving over towards his control ward, so they know that this flank exists. There's the Weaver's wall. Zeus, he's on the wrong side of it for now. The Tidal Wave does come on in as he's looking for the Qs, and now he dives in on top of them. The Sivir does take down Guon to start this fight off, but I have a feeling that's the end of the good news. There goes Envy. It's a double for Zeus. Make it a triple, as T1 will just wipe the floor with Bro. They'll take themselves an Elder, and this may just be the end of the game.
Honestly, with a 10k gold deficit, down soul as well, and with the flank that T1 set up, Bro actually did a pretty decent job of fighting that, but the gold lead, the soul lead, the everything is just too much. You know, they tried, they held on for a little bit, but T1 did their homework in this game. They got the gold lead, and that was just basically signing their name on it. Job's done, and they should just be able to take this 2-0.
Yeah, really beautifully done. Great execution on a mid-game composition as well. There were a couple of whoopsies that they did, but I think you do need to keep up the aggression with a comp like this. We've seen some of these Lucian compositions not quite work out, and Gumayusi Keria making it look pretty smooth as they will take down the Nexus. A 2-0 for T1, reclaiming that first place. I really liked Faker's expression after he took like a large amount of zap damage from the fountain. He was like, oh.